Have you ever wondered why, the harder you try to win someone's attention, the more they seem to slip away? What if I told you that chasing people who don't value you isn't just draining, it can quietly rewire the way you see yourself? When we chase someone, we put our time, energy, and emotions into winning their approval. We text first, make all the plans, explain ourselves too much, and still feel invisible. It's more than just effort. It's a pattern that slowly teaches us to settle for less than we deserve. But here's the twist. The moment you stop chasing, everything starts to shift. Your confidence grows. Real connections come forward. And surprisingly, the people you once ran after may see you in a completely new light. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what changes inside you and around you when you finally let go. You're watching Motivational Quotes, where we explore how small choices create big transformations. If you're ready to break free from people who don't value you, hit that subscribe button and stay with us until the end. What you discover today might just change the way you see every relationship in your life. Before we talk about the freedom you gain when you stop chasing, let's first understand the signs that you're caught in this cycle. One of the clearest clues is that the effort always comes from you. You send the first message. You arrange the meetings. You keep the connection alive. After a while, it starts to feel less like friendship or love and more like work. Another warning sign is the quiet exhaustion that builds inside you. Every unanswered call or late reply leaves you wondering what you did wrong. You spend more time second-guessing yourself than enjoying the relationship. You might also notice that plans happen only when you organize them. If you stop, everything goes silent. That silence tells you something important. You're the one holding the thread. And then there's the feeling of being invisible. Maybe they cancel at the last moment or speak to you only when it suits them. Bit by bit, you start to accept crumbs of attention as if they're a feast. Why do we fall into this pattern? Often it begins with the fear of being alone. We convince ourselves that some connection, even a thin one, is better than none. Sometimes it's about seeking approval, hoping that if we just try harder, we'll finally be enough. Low self-worth can also play a hidden role. When we quietly doubt our value, we settle for relationships where we have to earn every smile or reply. We chase because we think we must prove ourselves to deserve love or friendship. These signs don't always scream for attention. They whisper. They slip into small moments, shaping how you see yourself without you even noticing. Before we talk about the relief that comes with stepping back, we need to look closely at what happens when you don't. The first cost is emotional. The more you chase, the more anxious you become. Every pause in their replies makes your heart race. You start to question your worth, wondering why you're never quite enough. Over time, that quiet worry can turn into resentment, not just toward them, but also toward yourself for staying in the game. Then there's the hidden toll on your body and mind. Stress becomes your constant companion. You're tired even after a full night's sleep because your thoughts never stop running. You pour in effort, attention, and energy. Yet what comes back rarely matches what you give. That imbalance leaves you drained. Something else begins to fade too, your sense of self. When you're always thinking about their needs, your own get pushed to the edge. You skip what makes you happy just to be available. You bend your words, your plans, even your personality, hoping to fit what you think they want. Slowly, the real you slips out of sight, replaced by someone who exists only to keep the connection alive. Before we talk about the new doors that open, let's focus on the moment you finally stop chasing. The first thing you'll notice is an unexpected wave of relief. The tension you carried in your shoulders begins to loosen. Your phone stops feeling like a ticking clock. There's no longer a rush to answer or prove yourself. Little by little, calm replaces the restless need for their approval. Soon after, you start to feel control returning to your life. You become clearer about what you want and what you won't accept anymore. Boundaries, once hard to imagine, begin to take shape. You learn to protect your time and your energy because you understand they are valuable. As space opens inside you, something remarkable happens. You start to rediscover yourself. The interests you once put aside make their way back into your days. You begin to notice people who give as much as they receive, relationships where respect and care flow naturally. With every step, you move closer to a life built on mutual respect and inner steadiness, instead of constant chasing. Before we talk about the steps to hold your ground, let's pause to see the rewards that come when you finally let go. One of the first things you'll notice is how relationships begin to shift. People who truly value you step closer without you pulling them in. Their interest feels effortless, their respect steady. Connections become lighter because you're no longer chasing anyone's attention. At the same time, your self-respect starts to rise. You see yourself as someone worthy of care, not someone waiting to earn it. That quiet pride builds into self-esteem, changing the way you carry yourself and the choices you make. Letting go also frees up energy you didn't know was trapped. All the hours you once spent worrying or planning for someone else return to you. That space can feed your growth, your goals, and even small joys you once overlooked. And perhaps the most powerful reward is how your mind begins to heal. Anxiety loosens its grip. Confidence takes its place. You feel lighter, more grounded, ready to walk through life, knowing you deserve to be treated with respect. Before we talk about the strength you'll feel later, let's look at how to start changing the pattern. Begin by noticing your own feelings and habits. Watch how you react when someone doesn't reply, or when plans keep falling through. Awareness is the first step toward choosing something better. Next, start setting clear boundaries. Decide what behavior you'll accept and what you won't. It may feel strange at first, but every healthy line you draw protects your time and your peace. Practice self-value in small, steady ways. Learn to say no without apology. Give yourself permission to rest, to focus on your needs, to place your happiness back at the center. Then comes the hard but freeing part, letting go without guilt. Remember that someone's failure to see your worth speaks about them, not about you. You don't need to prove yourself to people who don't show up. Finally, choose to stand close to those who match your effort. Surround yourself with friends, partners, and colleagues who reciprocate, who respect your space, who make you feel seen without chasing. Those connections grow from balance, not from running after what won't stay. Before we talk about the calm that waits ahead, let's pause and look at what the journey feels like while you're in it. At first, a wave of mixed emotions may catch you off guard. There can be guilt, as if you're abandoning someone you care about. Fear might whisper that you'll end up alone. A quiet loneliness can surface because you're no longer filling every gap with effort. You might even face confusion or pushback from the people you stop chasing. They may question your distance or try to pull you back into old roles. That reaction doesn't mean you're wrong. It only shows they were used to a version of you who always gave more. Then little by little, something steadier begins to grow. The noise in your head softens. Healing starts to thread through your days. A new sense of peace settles in, and with it comes clarity, a clear view of who truly values you and where you want to place your heart and time. Before we wrap up, let's take a moment to see the bigger picture. When you stop chasing people who don't value you, everything about your life begins to shift. Your self-respect grows stronger. Relationships become lighter, built on balance instead of struggle. And deep inside, you find a quiet peace you may not have felt in years. All it takes is one small step to begin. Maybe it's setting a boundary you've been afraid to draw. Maybe it's walking away from someone who only shows up when it's easy. Or perhaps it's doing something just for yourself. A reminder that your time, your heart, and your energy matter. Remember this, you deserve to be valued. The moment you stop running after what won't stay, you start attracting the people and opportunities truly meant for you. If this message spoke to you, give this video a like and share it with someone who needs the same reminder. And don't forget to subscribe to Motivational Quotes for more videos that help you build strength, clarity, and confidence one choice at a time.